Yeah, check. Voice of the Ghetto Brigadier Hybrid. Nuff up, thing tough up. Yeah, short and tough up. Well, for those who know me. And for those who don't know me, I am, like I earlier mentioned, Mackie Jay, the Ghetto Brigadier, singer, songwriter. And before I say anything else, let me send out love, shout out enough love and respect to every Guyanese person right now and who will be looking at this video in the future. I want to say manners and love, and thanks for your support on the Busway, the hit single that pushed I to be on world tour. Right? So love, and I could not have done it without my home, Guyana, my home, Kururu, right? So cycling in highway. So I just want to say enough love and respect to everybody. But today, one of my main I came to do this video to touch on a few things, right? I had intended it long, but busy, just busy, and never finding time to put the words together and finding time to do this. So I finally muster the time there today. And one of the things I want to touch on, I've been following the news in Guyana, right? Um, Practically the only news I follow is Guyana news, because Guyana is home, my native land. And you know let me first say this. The Most High is the Almighty and He's real. Whether you call Him Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, whoever you want to call your supreme being, right? But for I and I, He's one, and one for all. And like I said, one of the things I must touch on, and it been heavy upon my heart, right? And let me say this before I go further. I stand today and speak not from a racial point of view, because I'm no racist, but I stand today um, speaking from the aspect of embracing I and I identity, right? And let me say this to my blackers, like myself, in Guyana, and to the rest of the world that this video would reach. I don't know how far it reach, but as far as it would reach, I hope as far as it reach in English speaking countries and so on, you guys understand this. For the past 2 years or change, we keep hollering Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Fear enough. Fear enough, Black Lives Matter. Right? But brethren, this is just, and let me say this, I speak from I. Anything you hear I say is from I and I. And everybody don't have to agree with my point of view, but this is just from where I and I stand. Right? So my black of them, if Black Lives Matter one, then it got to matter to we of ourselves first. And it starts with love. You know what I mean? It's like every time you watch the news, various parts of the Caribbean, various parts of the world, is a blacker with a gun and a spliff in the hand. And white heavy upon my heart, and this is why I forever ever gash a fire upon Babylon. And here why. Because Babylon now give we the blacker an image to fit, right? They give us an image to fit, and they forced most of us in the image by making the blackers them get less of the resources, right? So some persons were literally forced to crime and so on, and that's the exact image that they give us. And most of us now start fitting the image with or without force. You understand? So with the going on and we saying Black Lives Matter, then Bingy, I would want to say it really got to matter to ourselves and take ourselves out of Babylon image. Right? Babylon image for us as blackers, pose with your pants under your bottom, a gun in your hand, and a spliff in your hand. Right? Now, when it comes to this marijuana is the healing of the nation, and I would always proclaim that marijuana is the healing of the nation. But I feel like say most of the youth them don't know why they're using marijuana. So marijuana now become like a part of a dress code, a certain outfit and a spliff in your hand and you pose up. A certain outfit, pants under your bottom, spliff in your hand and you pose up. Now everybody got style, everybody got swag. We know that everybody swag differently, right? But these are the images that these people give us to fit that looks derogatory, that is being viewed as the most illiterate, and the list goes on, right? So when we can do these stuff and fit the image that they want us to fit, then they would now turn around and say, oh look, you see, this is who we said there is, and watch, you see, we lying, watch what they're doing, robbery, thief. One of the things I would hear the youths them saying is that the system ain't doing nothing for we. Yeah, the system ain't doing nothing for we. It means that you're conscious. And if you're conscious, you would understand and listen to yourself and hear what you're saying, and don't just say it because you hear somebody else say it. And because saying that the system don't do nothing for we, it means that your five senses are in working order. You observe the system in doing nothing for you, yeah? So it means that you gotta get up and get. You understand? You see, ghetto youths, this is why they call me the ghetto brigadier, because I just want to enlighten the youths them like myself, for us to elevate. You understand? Now, let me show you this. As much as marijuana is the healing of the nation, right? And we want to burn it any way we want to burn it, and yada, 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 yada. Yo, do we understand that? Well, for most countries, they're talking about Guyana here mainly. It is against the law for burning marijuana upon the car. If the police catch you, you either gotta give them man a fine raise, or you get locked up. You get locked up. 3 days pay, you lose because they might keep you 72 hours. They send you before the court, pay a fine, and by the time you think it, your whole meditation twists up. Now, here with the INI sign. If we know all of this, that this thing can cause all of this here, by and here what I got my family for maintain, I got me rent for pay, or I got me some meditation, I got Guyanese, some meditation, I got set, blam blam blam, and here what if I go down this road, so they're gonna mess up my meditation that I got this week here. So when you sit down the road there, my question now is, why still allow it to happen? If I know, if I sit down on the corner with an ounce on me, if the police pass, they're gonna fine them for me. Then why still going to sit down there on the corner with an ounce in my pocket and fit in a certain description? Come on. Right? Once we fit a certain description, my brothers, this is our identity as people like myself. This is our identity. Right? You grow your hair, you grow your beard. There's you. So you gotta remember now, we were forced not to embrace our identity. Right? And it even got to an extent, excuse me now, that when you tell your family, well, here what I cite Mosai, and I chat in Ras, they vex with you, and then you can vex with them being vexed with you. But here what happened, and this is something happened to me personally, that's why I could share it. When I first say the East is it. I tell my old lady, bam, mommy, bam, 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 bam. I was raised in a certain way, but this is how I see life now, bam, 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 bam. And me old lady start take on. Right? You're born in weed, and now you'll never buy like this, and you know the whole 9 yards. You know mothers, and I as a baby too. You understand? So when I sit down and I really, summarize this whole thing, it's not that they don't want you to fulfill your identity. They are unconsciously afraid that if you embrace your identity, the system would take us away from them, because they've seen it happen time and time and time and time and time and time before. Remember the old folks about land. If them is with parents, then they know what they're saying. You understand? So automatically the system makes our loved one afraid, unconsciously afraid. You see the mind, they put a lock on the minds of people that, hey, if you embrace this identity, so boom, 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 boom. And who knows about the story, know about it. Who don't know about it, so be it. Right? So I just show you why I saying this here. And we saying that Black Lives Matter. Bingima, remember we saying that Black Lives Matter. Secondly, music, brother. Well, let me say this. From the position in which I stand in life, seeing Babylon Lies and so on, and telling you about white Jesus and yada, 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 and capture your mind. Right? I really sight things differently. And although, yes, from the position that I stand, I believe that the Bible was tampered with, there are still evidence of things, you understand, that manifests itself in day-to-day living. And when the Bible said that Lucifer was a brighter morning star, and he was the chief musician and so on, and well, the story a little mixed up, but it kind of makes sense here. Why? To me, like I said, when I speak from where I stand, right? So if Lucifer was the brighter morning star, and most I can't see down in hell, which is earth, and most I can't see down with talent, then it would be fair for me to say that he can come here and use his talent. You remember, he was the chief musician, he top ranking, and for be the chief musician, and nobody normal, For be the chief musician, you gotta know every instrument by card. You gotta know every note. Hi. So if he come down here with duh as a wicked man, it wouldn't be right for me to say that this man using duh now for trick mostly get to you them. Yeah, I used to sing bad man music too. Though I start off with derogatory songs for the women them and so on. But after I side life like duh, I realized that them music duh does the road to fire. You understand? Like I said, everybody wouldn't see life the way I see it, but I'm just saying, reasoning. Remember, we're saying Black Lives Matter. So these music about women and guns and drugs. Look at most of the people like me, music worldwide. The videos carry depictions of a blacker got another blacker, blood leaking out, one gunshot, pow, and it's music, right? Other youths now coming up, last, in our mind of their own, they see you as a role model, mixed with peer pressure that they're gonna be having. Last. Now, if the youths look up to us as musicians, then you gotta be careful where you lead the people. You gotta be very careful where you lead the people. Right? So when I pre-life saw, I said, hey, next channel boy. You understand? Social media, the young girls them. Oh, and as at that point they say, I see y'all do something with the Christ Church, the Christ Church videos, and I disagree, and I kind of passionate about it. Here why? All right, schoolgirls when the cases they're having a nice time, cartoon camera, boom, yes. I ain't condoning not a bit of it. But look at the people, the girls. Look at their ethnicity. You know, see people like we, and still people like we feel proud to keep sharing the video viral, expose them, skinning up a black sister all the time. We all had a past where we might have made some clumsy mistake. Good luck. We own in your cartoon camera, but just saying. And we saying that Black Lives Matter. Right? Bam. Once it is negative, push it out there, send it viral. But once it's positive, crawling going. But once it's negative, push it out there. And we saying that Black Lives Matter. So you see how we skinning up our own daughters. Our own daughters. Right? So are we saying that Black Lives Matter only when somebody from another ethnic group is to cause something to happen, forget a black as they, right? Thirdly, the Minister of Tourism, I think, or Culture, Youth and Sport. I watched that interview with him and rename upon AJ, and he made this statement that black youths want more role models to see what success is. I agree. But for I, it comes like a disrespect. And I can tell you why. Now, though this is true, and this is where intelligence and common sense is two different things. Though it is true that the black communities need more role models, do you think it is wise for you, knowing the country is under a kind of racial, you being on that side of ethnic group, and then you're going to sanction that? It's like a disrespect. It's like a slap in the face. For break it down even more simple, like they say, watch this song, this East Indian man is sing, when I go my partner man like a coolie boy, and I'm gonna enter the like a coolie boy, and I'm gonna in a coolie boy, and the song is a hit. The song is a hit. Although it's true, the song is a hit. Why the song is a hit? Look at who sang the song. An East Indian band do it. So although it is true, it's not an insult. So it come like a joke because it's one of we saying it. Right? It's in entertainment. If was an African descendant had sung that song, you feel it would be a hit. It would face a lot of racial discrimination. So my point is, although you want to highlight something, you gotta be smart enough, intelligent enough to say that although I want to say this, I'm gonna leave it, let somebody else say it. You understand? So to me, that was a dumb move. As the minister, that was a dumb move. Because I literally took it as an insult. You understand? Let people like me say it. Let people like me motivate people like me. They can believe me more than you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it was a dumb move to put it over like that. That's all I'm saying. So, again, I see the video, it running up to 20 minutes and so on, right? Whenever I got time again, I can drop another video every now and then if I could. So, my main topic today is for the people like me, right? And once again, much love, manners and respect for promoting I&I, for promoting Busway, Fresh Million, enough love and respect to the whole of Guyana, the whole Caribbean, to the whole world. And remember, the Most High is the Almighty. Yeah? So, get to youth from near and far, make we hold one head on par. Get to youth figure boss well like a kite. Make money and live the star life, yeah. Champagne and Hennessy. So me I feel like the money. High grading on me, yeah. Pretty girl in me bed. 2 o'clock in the morning. Me and the girl start and brawling. Get to youth house and car that we want, eh. Pretty lifestyle that we want. Uplift the garrison that what we want. Dirty Babylon try tell we say we can't. Much love, voice of the get to Brigadier Hybrid. Enough. And remember, in conclusion, my motto is let us, as the black of them, unite in positivity. Yeah? I know that the Most High is the only way. So salute.